Today, oil prices have come under pressure. This comes as a no surprise as a number of important central bank board meetings, including that of the US Federal Reserve, will take place this week. All these central banks are expected to raise their main refinancing rates, which will have a negative impact on future demand. Therefore, oil is likely to gradually lose value throughout the week. Moreover, it may well drop below $90 per barrel. Thus, Brent crude oil futures kicked off the new trading week on a down note. The quote overcame the variable pivot point at the level of $95 per barrel, which led to an increase in the volume of short positions. If the quote fixes below the $95 mark, at least on the 4-hour chart, the asset will most likely extend losses. Speaking of gold, the outlook is also gloomy. Moreover, the yellow metal began to decline at the end of the last week. At the same time, the effect of the central bank's monetary policies on the gold market is much more significant than that on the oil market. Thus, gold is unlikely to rise above $1,600 per troy ounce. The only thing that could support gold is statements by the Fed that its rate hike cycle is ending and the regulator is now preparing for its first rate cut. To continue moving down, the quote needs to fix below the level of 1,640 on the 4th chart. Otherwise, another price rebound may occur. Now let's consider the dynamics of the Russian currency. As expected, the Bank of Russia left its key interest rate unchanged. However, oddly enough, this news did not support the ruble. Apparently, investors were confused by the regulator's subsequent comments. According to the central bank, this is a temporary phenomenon and there is no shift in the monetary policy. In other words, Friday's decision can be seen as a respite, and the regulator will stick to monetary easing. This, in turn, limits the ruble's upside potential. This means the dollar will hardly fall below 60 rubles in the near future. Probably the quotes will keep trading around 61 rubles per dollar for some time. And that's all for now. We continue to learn developments on financial markets. Subscribe to our channel and follow news with us. See you soon.